Hey guys, so I told you I would show you my coloring book collection, or I may not have told you that. I was thinking it. I probably didn't share it. I don't know if I did. So just to get an idea of what we're looking at, I'm just gonna start with this shelf and work my way down. The bottom square right here, those are records. So those are not coloring books. Because I have a stereo in my office, an actual, this is just a record player. And my office is kind of a mess, so you have to ignore that. But yes, that's my stereo. I have two desks in my office, and if you see the little flamingo over there is actually an Easter basket that is too cute to put away, and so I put her up there to hold things. I'm constantly reorganizing this. So it's a little embarrassing, but it's okay. So the bottom is supplies that I have, like my gel pens and some markers and things, and then that's all like my background stuff over there. And then like some Bibles and stuff and PDFs that I print out. But so all of this over here, like these, some of them are labeled like winter, Christmas. I think that's autumn and Halloween. And then that's Valentine's and Easter over here. But the rest of it is kind of sorted, and I have really nice stuff, color by numbers. The bottom, like these two right here are all color by numbers, these two squares. So, but we're gonna start with this shelf, and it's just gonna be what's on it, because it makes sense to my brain, so I'm not really gonna resort it. And so, well, let me pull shelf number 1 down, and I will get started. All right, so shelf number 1 has all of my hardback books, like my Maria Troa, handcarlson, and some other miscellaneous things. So I have Luna by Maria Trolla, and I have not colored in this book. I don't think I've colored in any of my Maria Trolla books. Trolla. So I have Luna, I have Botanicum, which is fabulous. I actually have colored in one of the hardback books, and I don't remember which one, but we'll run across it. So, but this is gorgeous. Yes, they're intimidating, but I'm getting over it. I'm gonna do it. Ooh, a unicorn. Ooh, that's tempting. I'm gonna do a spinny wheel, I think, and just create a bunch of wheels for my books, and just pick a Maria Trolla, pick a handcarlson, you know, pick one of these. So this is Nightfall by Maria Trolla. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So I have this one, and Twilight Garden, of course. I think Twilight Garden may have been the first one I got. But these books are gorgeous. I mean, I say that having not colored in any of them, but you shouldn't be intimidated. Just do it. I say that. Let me go grab some more. Not to mix them up too much. Then I have my Hannah Carlson books, which I only have 4. I don't like all of hers, so I think there's one more. I think I might get Magical Dawn, and then I want the new one, Forest Kingdom. But yeah, I don't like faces and people, so they talked me into jewelry box. I think I was watching one of the channels, and I thought, oh, jewelry box is okay. So it's got a lot of faces, but I can deal. I need to stop not liking faces anyway. But so, you know, Magical Dawn. I haven't colored anything in this one. I think it's Daydreams that I've colored in. So yeah, Daydreams, which is probably the first one I ever got. I've only been doing this for a couple years, so, but oh, I love this book. Oh my gosh, I love this book. So I started doing, so there's a YouTube channel called Always Coloring, and unfortunately she died, but her channel is still up. I think her boyfriend keeps it up, and she started doing this page, and I wanted to do it because I was really enjoying her channel, and it made me sad, and I kind of wanted to do this in honor of her. She was a great colorist, and she was so much fun and bubbly, and she did like this cool thing where the raindrops look like they're falling, and I don't know if I'll do it like that because it's not my thing, but I did the mushrooms and I need to finish it, and then I picked out another page. Like, I could just see what colors I wanted this page, so I wanted to do this, so I'll probably pull it out and do it next. That's literally all I've done. Then I've got Seasons, which I haven't colored in, which is a fun book, but I do have it out for this month to color in. You know, there's flips if y'all want to see them. As usual, if you see any books in my collection that I don't have a flip for and you want to see a flip, please just let me know in the comments and I will be happy to do one. But most of my books I know have been around for a while. And then this is Summer Nights. Summer Night, which I should pull this one out. Did I pull this one out to color in? I'm sure I did. I just did that video. Oh yeah, because I'm going to do the frogs. Right. See, I've already forgotten what I'm doing. All right. And then that is my handcarlson. Next, I have a whole bunch of these pictura books, and I hope that I have opened them all. I had to take some of these tabs off. Obviously, I got them at Ollie's. But they are, there's different kinds. There's like actual books. This is like a panorama. So you fold it out and it makes like an entire picture. I don't know if I can fold it all out so you can see it. But this is dragons. It's huge. It's very long. It's not very wide, but if it's got a dragon on it, I have to have it generally. And then there's a back side. This one just has like a dragon. I know it's upside down, but like it talks about draw your own dragon. So this is the dragons one, which it looks like a lot of fun. I've been meaning to pull one of these out and do it because it wouldn't be as hard as it looks. This is Paris. Oh, and the artist, so tell me who the artist, oh, John Howe, The Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies. His artwork is beautiful. I love his artwork. And this is Tomislav Tomic, which is this is the only Tomislav Tomic that I have. It's Paris, and I've always wanted to go to Paris. So this one is just a panorama of all of the famous monuments. This is so hard. I should have thought about this before I did this. But it's super cool, and I really, really wanted to do that. Let's see what's on there. Oh, and on the back, I'll have to show you. Oh, I totally, let's see if I can turn this over. So on the back, it talks about the I can't do it this morning. Sacré-Cœur, Arc de Triomphe, and the Champs-Élysées, the Louvre, the Grand Palais, and I apologize to anybody who speaks French. I am probably not murdering it, but it's, my accent's not great. The Tour d'Eiffel, and Ile de la Cité, Notre-Dame. Well, I love to say Champs-Élysées. Yeah, so if anybody ever wondered, that's how you say that, Champs-Élysées. So that is, and a French person would say it better, so anybody who speaks French can say, oh my god, she's awful. And then I have Nature, which is by Helen Ward. Ooh, I gotta get these back in the frame. Let's see if I can get this one out. Let's see. I'm trying to do this rather quickly so y'all aren't... I know we don't see a lot of flips of these, so that's why I kind of thought I would show these while I have them out. So you can see like the cool pictures of the nature one, and then let's see what's on the back. Okay, so the back has how you draw a bird, and then it talks about its different seasons, which is cool. So you can color that in too. But it's really neat. These are so cool. You can get some of them on Amazon. They're really hard to get right now. Oops, I keep doing that wrong. Okay, so that's Nature by Helen Ward. Let's see. Oh, I have 2 dragons, by the way. I bought 2 copies of dragons when I found them at Ollie's because I was terrified I was going to totally screw it up. And then the last one I have is Knights by Anne Yvonne Guibert. And it's cool. There's a Cats one that I really want, but it's like $23 on Amazon when you can find it. And I'm like, I don't know. All right, so let's see if I can get this so you can see it. The fabulousness. I gotta adjust my lights because I just realized they're... So there's that. If you've never seen one of these. And then the back of this one, I think, just has drawing. Draw a knight. And then it talks a little bit about different armor and different items in the what things meant, like Destrier, the name of a war horse that would be used in battle. In the beginning, a knight was a military professional. Yeah, so it talks about knights and their purpose and things like that, which is really cool. I love history. So those are my Pictura books. So let me grab, I think I can grab this last bunch all together. All right. Oops. So I have the National Parks coloring book, which I actually bought. My husband and I have the stamp book, and so we go to national parks and we get the book stamped and everything. And I can show that to y'all if y'all ever want to see it. So I bought this to support them because I bought it in the National Park store. I think when we went to West Virginia, Harper's Ferry, we did that for our 10th anniversary a couple years ago. And so it has the posters. I should flip this book. Maybe I'll do that. Do a flip of it. Because I get why people do flips in videos, but like if I'm going to do a flip of a book, I'll do a separate one so that you can just search for that book. So it has posters because these are pictures of the old national parks posters, which is so cool. And this is, you'll see Acadia right here. So I did it like the Acadia poster, and I did this with Crayolas. I did this a couple years ago. Well, let's see, if I got it 2 years ago, when was our 10th anniversary? Would have been in 2019. So I bought this then, and then we were at the family, because our anniversary's in May, so I would have had this in Kentucky at the family reunion in July, and I remember I was coloring this, so I colored this in 2019. But it's just it's thicker than copy paper. It's really smooth. It's not bad paper. I mean, you don't expect it to be great, but I love supporting our national parks. So it's a really beautiful book, and I think I'll sit down and do a flip of this one for y'all. And I think you could still get this. I mean, I haven't looked, but you'd have to, I don't know if you can get it on Amazon, but you can at least get it in their park website. I have to look and see what kind of coloring books they have. I have Flower Escape by Maggie and Terrios, which is beautiful. There are a lot of flips of this on the internet because it is a current favorite. It's new, hasn't been out very long. I did do this, and if you watched my finished pages, I started doing this with my Brute Printer square pencils, and I hated them on this paper. Despised how they were working, because they just pushed around, because the paper is just too thick and too smooth, and they're just, not all pencils work well on all paper. I mean, that's just a fact of life. It could be because I'm just not that good. But some of it is Brute Printer squares, and then I think I just switched to Prismacolors after that, and then I'm just gonna probably do this in order. There's a video online that a girl brought Maggie and Terrios in. I'll have to see if I can find it and link it for you, where she does a couple of really cool techniques in this book, and it looked like a lot of fun. Then, thanks to Spicy Cat Colors, I have Shine, which is like $3 on Amazon right now. Cards. Oh, you can cut out and fold these. Neat. So it's just a cheap religious sea themed book that has just some really beautiful images. Kathy from Spicy Cat Colors just did a technique with this turtle. That was really cool. I haven't had this book that long. I haven't colored anything out of it. But it is a gorgeous book, and if you're interested, go on Amazon and get it for like $2.97 right now. It's by, who is this one by? Christian Art Publishers. I think it's a bunch of different artists. Oh, yes. This is kind of another project book I have. Boule à Neige. It's snow globes. I ordered it from Europe. I don't order very many because it's expensive. From Hachette Loisirs. So it's every page is a snow globe. Those are tags. So, and the back has, I can't remember what these are. I translated it at one time. It's like a card of some kind, but so there's all kinds of different snow globes. And Emma Colors 2020 did something with a snow globe in Worlds of Wonder, and I loved it. And so I decided I was going to color in this book and color them all and do them that way. So I did do one in here. Nikki in Niagara has a flip of this book. She's the only other person I've seen have it. And I did this picture. And I did it with, because oh, what's it called? Glossy Accents doesn't come in a giant bottle. I decided to order some, it's like the same, it's a glossy glaze. And it didn't, I mean, honestly, Glossy Accents would be the best to use. I was afraid to go over it again. It's thick, it's not quite as thick. So I don't know, I mean, I'll probably have to use it again because it just isn't practical to use that much Glossy Accents, but we'll see. When I do the next one, I'm going to do this one, I think, or one of these, and save this one for Christmas. But yes, I did glue individual pieces of glitter to every place in here. This is all glitter. There were, like in this, they have the snow, and this was like hearts and little circles. And so I glued glitter on there so it would look like there was really snow. So that's what I did. All right, then I have, this is my only coloring book. And of course it's Colorful Dragons. There's some flips of this. Oh goodness, it's hard to do, but it's spiral bound, it's beautiful. I'm sure there's a number of flips on mine because this one's been out. I've had this for at least 1.5 years. Oh, see, Zucchini Kitty did this picture and I was gonna do it and then I never got back to it, so I need to do that. But Colorful Dragons. This is Dreams of Dragons by Rayan Phelan. It's Dragons and Dragonkin. I got this from Amazon, I think. I'll have to look. But if you want a flip of this book, if anybody wants a flip of this book separately, I can do that, and then I can try to remember where I got it. It almost looks like I got this from either Book Outlet, or I got it as a used book because of this. But I didn't order it from Book Outlet. I'm sure I ordered it from Amazon, but it probably came from a reseller. I don't know if it's... But it has like a bunch of... It tells you about the type of dragon. And the art is just gorgeous. And I think I'm at a point now where I can do one of these without being terrified of screwing it up. It's got really nice paper in it. It's very smooth. But obviously, I can't use markers. Not that I would. I mean, I would want to use pencils on this anyway. But it's just a lovely, lovely book. And some of the pictures are smaller. You can see all the creatures, a griffin, a sphinx. And I love it when they tell you about what the creatures are. So that is, like I said, I should probably just do a flip of this anyway and figure out where I got it, because I'm sure some people would be interested in it. It's a gorgeous book. So that's Dreams of Dragons and Dragonkin by Rayan Phelan. Then I have Dinosaurs coloring book by William Stout, because I love dinosaurs. I got this one from Amazon. This one tells you about all of the, tells you what page in the back, what page the dinosaur is on, page 5. Tells you what it is, how big it is, what it ate, you know, and something about it. So who discovered it, the first fossil, what they know about it. So this is a very cool book. It's double-sided, but I knew that when I got it. So it's super cool. But at the time, I wanted a dinosaur book because I got this last year sometime. I think it was last summer. I wanted a dinosaur book because I didn't have any, and there weren't that many out there. But the art in this is just gorgeous. So I might do a flip of this one also, because I'm trying to do flips of books that I don't see people have flips for out there. But yeah, so it's educational and pretty. But yeah, so that's, it looks like 2016. Well, that's that print. When was this book published? And here it is. Oh, yeah, 2016, okay. So it's been out for a while, but as far as I know, it's still available on Amazon. It's a really nice book. There's really nice paper in it. And then I did get this from a reseller, like a thrift. I ordered it from Amazon, but it came from a thrift book store. Because I saw people have intricate ink, and I wanted to try it, but I wasn't interested. I don't know if it'll be my thing. So someone colored in it. Actually, that looks like it was done in pencil, so I could probably erase it, but someone did that. But I didn't get it for very much, and I just wanted to play around with it. So it's a gorgeous, gorgeous book. I didn't have a lot of grayscale, you know, images, and I've seen people do some neat stuff, so I just wanted a cheap copy to play around with. So that's Intricate Ink by Tim Jeffs. Apparently this is the one that you want, because he's got several, and this one has, like, I think the most images from other books. Then we've got the Mouse Guard coloring book, which a lot of people have. It was a comic book. Is a comic book. I can't remember if they still publish it. I haven't read the comic book, but it looks very interesting, so I may have to check it out. But the images in here are adorable. I know there's a lot of flips on the internet of this, but it's gorgeous. I can't wait to do one in there, but it's going to be a little bit. I just got this sometime after the beginning of the year, because I decided I really, really liked the images in it. So that's the Mouse Guard coloring book by David Peterson. Then, of course, I have The Flower Year by Layla Dooley. Oh, I got stuff. Oh, look at that. I have to get that off. I got stuff on my book. It's a hardbound book. And it goes through, I did start this, like I started January, because I was gonna color all the months, and of course you know how that worked out. It just goes through all the months. It does some flowers. It has a bookmark, which is nice. It has gorgeous paper. It's like handcarlson type paper. Yeah, February, March. March is my birthday. I love daffodils and tulips and hyacinths and all of the spring flowers. Of course, I love all flowers pretty much. So this just takes you and has certain flowers from every month, and it tells you what some of them are. I think she's probably English. I haven't looked, but I remember thinking, I bet she's English, because some of these flowers, I don't think are quite as familiar, but I could be wrong. But anyway, that's my dirty Flower Yearbook. And then I have the Book of Beasts, Color and Discover. And I don't know who this is by. Sterling Children's Books. I've had this. I got this at Barnes & Noble on clearance like 3 years ago. But it's a cool book. Nikki and Ivor has it. And then, written and edited by Johnny Marks and designed by Jack Klukas. So, illustrated by Angela Reza. But it has, it gives you an introduction. And then it has different, like the werewolf and the troll and the jackalope. It has all these beasts, and it tells you about them. So I had a plan to go through and color this book. It has really nice paper. Of course, it's smooth again. None of these books have any tooth, which, you know, I get used to, but it makes it difficult to use my Black Widows when there's no tooth. But anyway, this is the, if you want me to do a flip of this, let me know. It's a gorgeous book. I don't even know if you can get it anymore, to be fair. I think you'd have to hunt for it. They've got another one that Nikki has that I want, and I don't think you can get it, so. And then last but not least, my mother-in-law got this for me. It's Nene Thomas. If the fairy coloring book, if you don't know Nene Thomas, she is an amazing artist. She does prints. I go to a lot of game conventions, so fantasy art is always there, and she's always got stuff there. She does, you can find statuettes, I forget what they're called, like her, you can buy figurines of her artwork because they're just so beautiful. But she puts a lot of dragons and stuff. So my mother-in-law got this for me, and I've been severely intimidated. So the front has all the works, like you'll see the pictures, so you can see how she did them. It's just, I love Nene Thomas. I wish I had some of her figurines, but I don't. So all of you who like fairies are gonna drool. And the paper is really nice. This paper actually has a little bit of tooth to it. It's super thick. Well, not super thick. It's thick, and it has a little bit of tooth to it. Not a ton. It's smooth, but it does have some tooth. So you can see this is this. Here, I'll hold this up because that's easier. You can see it. So that's the fairy on this page, and it's just, I like, oh, I want to do it like that. So I think I was planning on doing a flip of this book, a separate flip of it. But I am before the end of this year, I am going to do a picture out of this book. Backgrounds abjectly terrify me because I will completely screw up the background. Because the problem is I have to see this before I can see what's behind it. And a lot of times it seems like it's easier to do the background first, because I don't know necessarily what colors I'm going to make. Now, if I do it like the pictures, you know, then it's already done and I could just do it first. It's just so hard. But I need to do it because I think these would be good with backgrounds. Look at the kitty cat. But her art is beautiful, just breathtaking. But she has like a series with women with dragon pets, and like, not a coloring book, but figurines, which are kind of the same thing. But I want to be drawn like that. That is, yeah, that's what I want to be drawn like. Or her. Oh, she has a fairy cat. Oh my god. Isn't this gorgeous? And there's like 50 pictures in here. So, there's a kitten. Oh, I have some stockings like that. Some hose. I love hosiery, so I have all kinds of fancy hose. Oh, she looks like Poison Ivy. So, gets a little hard to turn at some point because there's so many pictures in this book. I assume that she got it at one of the conventions we went to. If anybody's interested, I'll see if I can find, I mean, I'm sure Nene Thomas has a website. And I'm sure that if she still sells this, she sells it. I don't know if she has an Etsy shop, but I assume she does. But she's big, so she may not have to do Etsy. She may. I've never really, because her art is expensive sometimes, and I should just invest in some of it. But it's gorgeous. Aren't these beautiful? Some of them are like almost the same picture, but just a little bit different pose. I'm not convinced she has wings, but look at the little ducks. That's cute. Oh, look, that would be pretty. Wow. I haven't looked at this book for a while. Published in 2018 by, did it again, Nemesis Now Limited. Nemesis Now. nemesisnow.com. So if you want to, if I can get it up here, that's her, that's the website that I think this comes from, so, or Nene Thomas. So if you're interested, you can try to find it. But anyway, that is the first shelf. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing the first part of my collection, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.